There we go. Now you're going to hear me. There it is. Just the volume level here a little bit. Give me a second. Okay. Check one, check one. All right, that sounds better. All right. Things a little different now that we're here on our own mothership. Things work much differently, and there's definitely a learning curve going on. We have a larger staff. We have a lot more people doing more things. It takes a lot more to get this stuff up there. A couple of things coming up tomorrow night. We got Moonstruck. No, that was last night. Tomorrow night we've got Whip It Out Wednesday with Ange coming out at 9 o'clock. But the big story here on Rock in the Valley tomorrow night is Ralph Pagano will be coming on with Artist Spotlight at 8 o'clock. So make sure you tune in for that with Ralph Pagano, newcomer here to Rock in the Valley, and a brand new format to a new show. So we're looking forward to bringing Ralph into our big family of different shows. And if you haven't been counting, we are doing something close to 15 different variety shows per week. We've got Not for Coltrane doing his Stump the Bands on Tuesdays at 12:30, and also his Cafe Speakeasy on Thursdays. We've got Tom Cooney doing his Songwriters live on Monday at 7 o'clock. I've spoken to Alexis, and she is also getting herself prepared for Mondays at 8 o'clock. Moonstruck Magic at 9. On Tuesdays, back to that, we got, like I said, we got Not for Coltrane at 12:30. Dave live from Florida will be coming back to us in November, and myself here at 8 o'clock with Rock in the Valley Showcase. And starting at 9 will be Josie Jancy and Steve Warner in Rockin' the Edge. And we already spoke about Wednesday night. Thursday, the Piano Bar will be returning this week. At least we hope so. And we're going to see about getting some people in there. The Piano Bar is Rockin' the Valley's answer to the Jam situation. So Fridays, we got some stuff in mind. We'll talk about that some other day. And Sunday, we got Screamin' Joe Holler. And we got something in the works for Sunday night. Stay tuned. You'll find out some more about that as we go. Big stuff happening, and I'll bet you're wondering what a Wildcat video is. Well, that'll be up on the website shortly. I am telling some people about it, but not yet going out to the public. What I will tell you is this. It's for you musicians, and it's to get your music out there. That's all we're about. We're about live music and getting it out there. So, with that being said, okay, last night we had Bill Madej on Moonstruck Magic, and it was a great show. And we did some oldies with him, and he was guessing all the oldies, and just it was a good time. Tony Dumont, our IT guy, and Ange, the Lehigh Valley Angel. It was just a fun show. It was a lot of great things, and I want to thank Bill Madej again for coming on the show. And Tom delivered a fantastic show last night with Ralph. Again, many thanks going out to Tom. But right now, we're going to zip over here to this man here, and I got to tell you, this guy here has done some major stuff here in the Valley. And I really, really like this guy's work. Okay, and here he is. He's doing. He if you're wondering where he's sitting, he is in a starship. No, he's not. Frankie Z, how you doing, man?
I'm doing fine, man. Thank you very much.
Yeah, you've played with many different bands. As a matter of fact, I guess you've worked with the guest in the second half of the show, Kevin Shire and Lou. But mainly, I remember you from working with Dana Gaynor, and some of the other music that she's done. But tell me a little bit about Frankie Z here before we get too far into this here.
Well, I've also played with, you remember the hitmaker band, the Classics 4, back in the 70s. In 1977, I was on tour as the drummer with the Classics 4, playing Spooky. Love is kind of crazy with a spooky little girl like you. And all those. I did about 100 shows with them as the drummer and background vocalist. That was like 1977. And I lived in Phoenix for a while, and I wrote the Future Phoenix song while living there. I've been in so many bands. And when I started to visit the islands in the Virgin Islands, I wrote a song about that inspired by the islands called Rainbow Island. And I was with Dana for about 5 years, playing with Dana.
Okay.
But I write and record a lot of my own stuff, and I play almost every instrument except wind instruments.
Okay.
Like horns and things like that.
So your piano? I thought you were just drums, but you do piano, you do guitar, bass.
I played a lot of keyboards on about 15 or 10 or 15 of my songs. I play some bass. I play guitar. If I need a wild, Eddie Van Halen type of wild lead, then I bring a friend in. But mostly, Dana played lead on a few of my songs too in the studio. And Bob Carroll, if you know him, he played lead on a couple of my songs. Bob.
Oh yeah, Bob's a great guitar player.
Yeah, I needed a Van Halen type lead, and he came and did that on one of my songs for the most part. But 90% of it is all me on my songs.
Wow. So you sit down and you lay down one track at a time. You come back and do it. Now, when you do that, what track do you put down first?
Usually a guitar, a dummy guitar, like a guitar that I'm going to get rid of. Just use that as a reference, and singing along. Actually, guitar and vocal all at once on the first track, just as a reference, so I could play the drums with that. And that's how I do it usually all the time. And then I'll usually get rid of that first, guitar and singing, because I just put that down half-assed, just as a reference to get through it on the drums. Then once I got the drums down, I will redo a more perfect, polished version of the singing and the guitar. And then I usually add the rest of the stuff after that. Usually bass is last.
Really? I would have thought bass would have been first. Could help you keep the time.
No, I just need a reference to the song. So I'll play the song on the guitar and sing it. And then I'll play that in my headphones and to lay down the drums. As a drummer, I just like that foundation there. And then I'll build the song from there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you mentioned Future Phoenix. That's one of the songs that you wrote. How about if we listen to that right now? You want to listen to that?
Yeah, okay. It's a collector's item now, and it could be found, in areas all over the internet where as a collector's item, because it's a rare record. It's no longer pressed, and so it's selling pretty well, like $50 as a rare item.
Oh, wow. Okay. And we're very privileged.
Single.
Well, thanks for sharing it here with us. But here's Future Phoenix, okay, and Frankie Z.
All right.
Hang on.
Thank you.
Phoenix is that kind of town you've heard so much about. They've got the futuristic overtones. They've colored every route, and it's all kept inside a big glass bubble dome, so the good air and secrets don't leak out. and they pass through every home. They've got the highways of glass that lead tall buildings at last to take a shortcut to your home. Oh, well, it's Phoenix. Oh, it's a party, no doubt, with great vision beyond the clouds, and that's just somewhere where they're situated too. Phoenix knows how to party, with all their colors vibrant and loud, shout out loud. Phoenix got love and smarties. They tell their friends, come to kingdom come, arrive here soon. Just what we've got here, there's nothing to fear. Our nature will assimilate, so raise a glass of cheer. Oh, well, Phoenix, oh, it's a party, no doubt, with great vision beyond the clouds, and that's just where they're situated too. Phoenix got love and smarties. They tell their friends, come to kingdom come, arrive here soon. Oh, well, Phoenix, it's got love and smarties. They tell their friends, come to kingdom come, arrive here soon, don't be late, check this out, where the best comes to best, no doubt. Well, Phoenix is that kind of town that you heard so much about. Futuristic overtones, you know they color every rap, and it's all kept inside a big glass bubble dome, so that your air and secrets don't leak out. And the monorails, they form figure eights, and they pass through every home. They got the highways of glass, leap tall buildings at last to take a shortcut to your home. Well, it's Phoenix knows how to party, no doubt, with great vision beyond the clouds, and that's just somewhere where they're situated too. Phoenix got love and smarties. They tell their friends, come to kingdom come, arrive here soon, don't be late, check this out, where the best comes to best, no doubt.
Oh, it's good to hear that again.
Hey, I like that, Phoenix. That's cool. Now, you did all the parts on that? You did the voice? You did all the instruments?
No, not on that one. I didn't do all the instruments. Back then, those were some musician friends. I'm singing it and playing acoustic guitar and bass. That's all I did on that. Yeah, but I wrote it. But I have some friends singing the background vocals and a friend doing the lead guitar too. Yeah, back in Phoenix. Mark Mattson too, also on the keyboards on that. I didn't do keyboard. I didn't really get into playing keyboards in the 80s till the 90s, you know, and recently I play more keyboards now.
Well, I can dig that. I'm a keyboard player, so that's cool. I'll have to have a dueling keyboards one day.
I just play by ear. I'll let my song play until I develop a part, you know, that I think really fits it. That's about it. I play it all by ear.
What would you describe your style as? Are you a honky tonk or just whatever comes out?
My songs, yeah, I think it's pretty hard to put it into a category. Some of it is like a medium rock. Some of it's like pop. Some of it's funky. Some of it's like soul. So I don't know. You know, I don't know. It's hard to put it. That I always have a problem when I'm going to put my music up, and then it asks you for, you know, the genre. I never know what to put.
Yeah, well, that's sometimes hard to classify. Well, I mean, this is an upside down question, but Because I'm thinking who would influence myself. I mean, who would you say was your biggest influence, or maybe who would you say influenced you? Because it's for myself, it's not just one artist. There's several artists I got my influences from.
Well, first of all, that song that you just heard reminds me of Al Stewart. Remember Al Stewart?
Yes.
You know, Year of the Cat.
Exactly.
I mean, it
I was
just
just
reminds
thinking
me of
that. Yeah.
sound. But I never even bought an Al Stewart album. But I would say Jackson Browne. I bought a lot of Jackson Browne music, and I used to play his songs live. I love Jackson Browne.
Mm-hmm.
Went to see him many times. Was backstage with him and all. And I just love Jackson Browne music, and also Todd Rundgren, I think, and Bruce Springsteen. These are my big influences. And then I was into the very progressive bands like Yes and Genesis and Kansas. Kansas was a big influence.
Yeah, they were good. I always enjoyed them.
Yeah, and Emerson, Lake and Palmer. But
Emerson, Lake and Palmer, they're awesome. It seems you like to write about places because you have another one here called Perth Amboy.
Right, that's my hometown. Yeah.
Okay, Perth Amboy. Yeah, that was a destination with me. We used to call it when I used to live down in Easton. Perth Amboy was our turning south point, and you know that big bridge there is on the Parkway, a gigantic bridge.
That's that like 8 or 10 lane bridge there.
Yeah,
it goes into Sayreville.
Right. Well, I went across that one time. I have a big family, 4 kids and my now ex. We were going across that bridge, and I heard this click on top, and I thought I lost a suitcase on that bridge. But anyway, horrors, But anyway, here's Perth Amboy. What do you want to tell us about this song?
Well, Perth Amboy, I just love that town. I was born there. It has a beautiful marina. It has a beautiful bay area there. If you find your way down to the bay, a lot of people just pass Perth Amboy, don't realize that there's a beautiful bay there with a marina, yacht club, and all that. But usually only the people who live there know how to get there. It's not advertised, but it's beautiful.
There's a lot of roads.
I just thought I got to do a song about my hometown that I love.
All right. Well, let's go to Perth Amboy then. Here we go.
Yep.
With
All
Frankie
right.
Z.
Damn girl, all the ethnic flags unfurl. Spanish girl, Perth Amboy, from coast to coast. Perth Amboy loves you the most. Perth Amboy, let's take a toast. It's a non-lethal dose. Moonlight on the harbor, baby. Peaceful on the bay. The rings of love surround you, and it's coming our way. Want to map it out, want to make you scream and shout. Perth Amboy, Perth Am girl. Let's get there when all the stars come out. A colorful attitude, magical longitude, latitude, shining, shimmering jewel. The world has got a hold up for you. Perth Am girl, Perth Am boy, don't like to be away from you. No, no, no. Moonlight on the harbor, baby. Peaceful on the bay. The rings of love surround you, and it's coming our way. Never let your spirit down. Perth Amboy, he comes to town. Perth Amboy. No matter if you're black or white, Perth Am girl gonna hold you tight. She sings, Perth damn girl. See the bridge, don't be late. The lighthouse there be guide astray. Perth damn boy, kiss now, Perth damn girl. They start to trip around the world. Perth damn boy, Perth damn girl. All the ethnic flags unfurled. Perth damn boy, keep singing, Perth damn girl. Never gonna let your spirit down. Perth damn girl, keep singing, Perth damn boy. Joyful noises that transcend your world.
Yeah,
I like that.
I played everything on that one.
Did you?
Yeah, I played everything on that one.
Well, you did a good job. I liked it. That was a lot of fun.
There's 3 different versions of that. I'm surprised you found that one.
I'm not sure where I picked that one up. I think I got that one off of YouTube.
Yeah, there's 2 others on YouTube of the same song but different versions.
Is this which version? What's the difference between the versions?
Huh?
What's the difference between the versions?
Not much, except that one there has some bongos in it. As you heard, I tried to make it a little more Spanish influenced because there are a lot of Spanish people in Perth Amboy.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I tried to do with that version. Yeah,
Okay.
tried to Spanish it up for Louis Camano.
Well, he's coming up very shortly. We got one more song here for you, and this one here, I must tell you, is one of my favorite songs that you've been doing. And I love these 2 songs here. I'm being exposed to some of your music, and I really like what you do. And with your permission, I'd like to be able to get some more of your stuff and put it over on our audio feed, Rockin' the Valley, and play it out. And if that's okay with you,
Yeah,
great.
yeah,
Well,
yeah, Steve. We used to do this song every night with Dana. Dana loved this song
Oh.
too. Big Baboon.
this is a great song. I love this song. So here it is, Big Baboon and Frankie Z. And was this recording here done with Dana? I'll leave play it first, and you have to tell me.
The one that we did with Dana on guitar there. And we used to call it the monkey song.
The monkey song. Okay, well, here we go. The Big Baboon
Sure.
monkey song.
I used to be a big baboon. I evoluted to the human race. Now I wanna have identical twins. I wanna be like the man upstairs. I wanna be another fountainhead. I wanna be another fountainhead. That's what I said. No macaroni, no peanut butter. Make all the things we need. People with our Keep reaching for the highest star. Turn upwards on the golden hue. And we're gonna find a way back home, yeah. If we have to do a piggyback. If we have to do a piggyback, make it back. It's coming to us. It's coming from us. It's coming to us, people on the side. We climb up harmonic highway to reach out beyond the stars. And last things are going our way, way past Mars. From star to star, and the stars join hands to sing again. And the stars sing like notes on the scale. And on the sine waves. used to be a big baboon, evoluted to the human race. Now I wanna have identical twins, y'all. Wanna be like the man upstairs. Wanna be another fountainhead. Wanna be another fountainhead. That's what I said. No macaroni, no peanut butter. Make all the things we need to do with our minds. Keep reaching for the highest star. Turn up what's on the golden hue. And we're gonna find a way back home, yeah. If we have to do it piggyback. If we have to do it piggyback, make it back. It's coming to us. It's coming from us. It's coming to us, people on the sideways. We climb up a harmonic highway to reach out beyond the stars. And last things are going our way, way past Mars. From star to star, and the stars join hands to sing again. And the stars sing like notes on the scale and on the sine wave. I used to be a big baboon.
Yeah.
Hey, man, thank you very much for appearing here on Rockin' the Valley. We'll be talking with you some more. We'll see you over in Band Lab.
Okay. All right, Steve. There's another version of that around
Oh, okay.
where I play everything on it, and there's horns, but keyboard type horns on it.
Cool.
I'll have to get you a copy of that.
That'd be great. We'll put that up on the station, and we'll play that. I think it's one of the coolest songs around. And
Thank you.
I love your music. It's really great. A lot of fun.
Thank you.
And I'm glad that Angie was able to get a hold of you and get you over here in the show. It's been a pleasure to have you on, man. And
Yeah. Thanks for guiding me into this Zoom thing.
Yeah, we had a
Thanks.
real time of it the other day, didn't we? So, all right, man. Frankie, we'll see you, and peace, man. Okay. All
man.
right.
Thanks a lot, brother.
Thank you. So, ladies
All
and
right.
gentlemen, we will be we're going to jump over here to our next guest. We're going to be talking to Kevin Shire and Louie, and we're going to take a quick break while I get them set up. The one we're going to hear, and one of my favorite youth bands, is Ito, and his song called Shine.
Shine on me again. I'll put the blanket down, bring me closer to the sound where you'll remember me as I am. 'Cause another day will come, and when it does, I'm gonna fly. When the first dove flies and the second dove cries out, singing Ram Ram Ram, Om Shanti Om Rama. Well, it's a sign of good luck and a symbol of hope. Send the scars all away, their memories for another day. Exhale the smoke and watch it float away. My eyes are open and to shine on me again. There's a place I've seen with both eyes closed. It's a magical place where all of the light still glows. Can you imagine this place, an intimate space where all the best parts of you show? 'Cause it's gonna shine on me, shine on me.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, okay.